Welcome to the water blessing ceremony, everybody. We are here on Anishinaabe land with all of these amazing folks in a Zoom circle. So this is the first virtual water blessing ceremony, but really what it is it's a human water blessing ceremony that is connected by technology. And so honored to be joined by Michaela, Sari, Flip, Amber, and Aaron. And I just want to say a few words to kick things off, and then we'll pass it around here. But this has been a tradition of Earthwork Harvest Gathering. It actually started with this interfaith panel discussion on water that was in 2007, I want to say. And it was really powerful. We had that in the barn, and I remember, the political climate was very, very tense back in 2007, and I remember it was just kind of like this collective sigh of relief that everyone felt, because all these people from different spiritual traditions were just gathered side by side, honoring each other, supporting each other, and blessing the water. And it was like, oh wow, humans can do that. Like we do that. Yeah, we do that. And so it seemed like an important thing to just do every year. And then not only do every year, but to have it be right in the middle of everything every year, and to have no other things happening anywhere else when it happens. And so that's where this is at. That's where this came from. And we actually put in a new well here on the farm when we moved the water blessing ceremony up to the hill. And so this is where we are. It's the 5 p.m. hour of Earthwork Harvest Gathering weekend. And I feel so honored to be in this amazing company. And it's so cool too, because y'all have beamed yourselves in from some amazing locations too. So last year we were treated by Michaela Kingslight's return to Michigan from the Pacific Northwest. And so now we get to connect from you where you are now. So I'm going to pass the mic over your way. Thanks, Michaela.
Hey everybody, thank you so much for being with us here for this blessing. And yeah, it's an honor to be a part of this again. Coming from Washington State in the Olympic Peninsula, Port Townsend area. And we're just going to start off with a song that I wrote for Water Blessings. It's called We Are the Water. And I have a drum that is very, very flat right now, but you'll get the idea. And so first off, before we even start, I just want you to close your eyes and just feel the water circulating in your body. Just be aware of the water in your body and under your feet, flowing beneath the ground and in the air. And just be with that for a moment and imagine clear light just purifying all the water that's a part of you and a part of the world. And as we start, I'm just going to have you keep your hand on your chest or, move in some way to feel the beat of this rhythm. And I'm going to sing the first part. So there's 3 verses, and then we'll sing it together. So it's pretty easy. Each one's easy, and then we'll do it all 3 again. This is called We Are the Water. We are the water, and the water will rise. We are the water, and the water will rise. Hear the sound of the mother's cries. Oh, we are the water, and the water will rise. Together. We are the water, and the water will rise. We are the water, We are the land, and the land is free. All the animals and all the trees. Oh, we are the land, and the land is free. Again, we are the land, and the land is free. We are the land, and the land is free. All the animals, all the animals and all the trees. Oh, we are the land, and the land is free. We are the people, and the people will lead. We are the people, and the people will lead. All my relations, we've got to believe. Oh, we are the people, and the people will lead together. We are the people, and the people will lead. We are the people, and the people will lead. All my relations, we've got to believe. Oh, we are the people, and the people will lead. We're the water, we are the water, and the water will rise. We are the water, and the water will rise. Hear the sound, hear the sound of the mother's cries. Oh, we are the water, and the water will rise. We are the land, and the land is free. We are the land, and the land is free. All the animals and all the trees. Oh, we are the land, and the land is free. We're the people, we are the people, and the people will lead. We are the people, and the people will lead. All my relations, we've got to believe. Oh, we are the people, and the people will lead. We're the water, we are the water, and the water will rise. We are the water, and the water will rise. Hear the sound of the mother's cries. Oh, we are the water, and the water will rise. Repeat, we're the water, we are the water, and the water will rise. We are the water, and the water will rise. Oh, we are the water, and the water will rise. So thank you all for singing with me. Seth wanted me to talk a little bit about my experience here during the fires. And thankfully, we don't have any big fires around us, but the entire West Coast has been just enveloped in this smoke of everybody's burning houses, all their TVs and Legos and books and lives. And it's been really intense. This has been the first day that we could go outside and not feel like we were choking, basically. We had a nice big rainstorm, so all the rain that we've been praying for came yesterday. We had a good thunderstorm even, and that just cleaned everything up. But I know that a lot of that is going to be in our water table now. Everything that was in the atmosphere is now going to be washing into our rivers and into our wells. And so it's going to take a while to clear that out. And if we ever will be able to totally clear that out. And so just we need water blessings like never before. And just that awareness of how important and precious this resource is to keep our forests healthy and our neighborhoods. And yeah, it's been pretty intense. and just so grateful that we can go outside now. And I just feel so much love for everybody that is losing their homes in Oregon and California, Eastern Washington, and and I just want to have us all envision that when we start rebuilding, that we stop building with trees, that we start building in ways that are more sustainable. We have a lot of technology to build with stone, with 3D printed houses that use local materials like corn husks and the local, clays and different things. And so just trying to just, get that technology to the people that are in the insurance industry and everybody that's going to be rebuilding their homes, that we can rebuild in a more sustainable way that won't be as susceptible to fire and won't be creating so much carbon in the atmosphere. So just thank you so much for being a part, and I'll leave it back to Seth.
Thank you so much, Michaela. Sending a lot of love to all of the people out there on the West Coast, and thank you for taking the time to be a part of this. We're going to pass the mic over to Flip now, who is in a pretty special location. And big thanks to Flip and Deb and the Chain Lakes Campground for their support of the Harvest Gathering. How you doing, Flip?
Oh, doing pretty good. As you can probably see, I'm at the helm of No Quarter, my 31-foot sloop. Behind me there, you might be able to see the bridge in the distance. I'm standing here pretty much where three of the largest freshwater bodies in the world come together. Michigan, behind me, Superior to the north, Huron, the direction I'm heading. These waters have given life to people generations after generations, all of our ancestors. As a Druid, I do honor my ancestors, all of our ancestors, the ancestors of my family, of my folk, of this land. And these waters are vitally important to us. There's just, with them wanting to put more oil under the straits, it's scary because these waters give life not just to us, but to the whole world. And so as I stand here, I call on our ancestors to come and bless us and bless these waters. I call on the spirits of the land, the spirits of these lakes, the spirits of the land and the plants and the animals that surround us to bless us here. And I call on the gods and goddesses to bring their wisdom, their strength, and let us do right by this world. Because this, what you're seeing here, is truly the waters of life. And this is the greatest gift that our mother gives us, the Mother Earth. She blesses us with beautiful waters, and I hope that we can take care of them, and hope that some can get out west to help you folks. I know it's misery out there. So all of you, bless you. May all of our kindreds bless these waters, and happy harvest. Back to you, Seth.
Wow, Flip, thank you so much. Thank you for bringing us out there into the sacred straits of Mackinac with you. I feel it. I feel that energy. And wow, so beautiful. No Quarter. Blessings and health to you. So passing the mic again, and we're at SB. You've got us on a different shoreline down there. Where are
Yes.
you at?
Well, I am here on the shore of Lake Huron in the thumb of Michigan. It's the sunrise side. There's some beautiful sunrises over here. Not as kind of a vacation spot, but it's a beautiful place. I live right near this water, so that's been interesting for me to see. Just see the waters changing, rising water levels lately. To think about how the factories right here in my town are affecting the water where I live. I installed a really good water filter when I moved into my house here. But yeah, it's been really special for me the past few years to live right on the shore of a Great Lake. It's really a privilege that I do not take lightly. And today I was debating about whether or not I should share this song because it's part of my pre-recorded set for tomorrow. And I said, oh, I'm kind of doubling up. But then I decided that I really needed to share a song. It's called Water Woman. And it's a song about being marginalized as a woman and experiencing the grace and the power of our connection to water. And I just felt that in light of Ruth Bader Ginsburg dying yesterday and how that's affecting all of us, I want to honor women who fight for the rights and the fullness of life of other women, and also who often have been at the forefront of protecting and caring for our water in their communities in the world. At the forefront of also just finding clean water to drink in communities where water is scarce. And they really bear both the burden and the privilege and the beauty of that relationship to water in a lot of cultures. And at the same time, even though water is completely vital to our aliveness and to the aliveness of the whole planet, women who are working to protect it and care for it are devalued a lot of times, or not considered in the importance of that work that they're doing, or even sometimes persecuted and killed because they're protecting water, and that conflicts with business interests and powers that be. So this song it's based on I am a pastor. I'm a pastor of the United Methodist Church, and so I do write a lot of songs based on Christian scriptures, on the Bible, and this song is based on the chapter 4 of the Gospel of John, where this woman at the well encounters Jesus and has this liberating experience, and this experience of receiving literal water and also the symbolic water of renewed life and of seeing her own value and her own preciousness and worth. And I decided to be a little risque, and change the wording, change the pronouns so that her encounter is with another woman rather than with the man of Jesus. And I chose to do that because I feel that the Christ presence also can take a feminine form. There's a lot about the Sophia wisdom tradition being the Christ presence in God made flesh in a female form. And I know that God does not just become flesh in a masculine way. So I wanted to switch this up, and it might be jarring for people who are familiar with this story. You'll hear where she encounters someone, and that is Jesus Christ, but it's also the Christ presence, Sophia, and I'm making it into a woman for this rendition of the song, to feel that power of our collective as women working together and empowering each other. So this is Water Woman. I'm the woman that you've heard about, the sad, strange story of a love unfound. I've had my dreams and I think out loud, but the things we hope don't always come about. I've never known how to tell a lie. I could never. Sorry, I've never known how to tell a lie. I could never stay inside the lies. I come for water in the noonday sun. I always do the hard part alone. I've been abandoned and I've been undone. Is the Lord really with me or is he not? But then, who's coming? Who's this wild woman who meets me at the well? Who speaks to me and somehow she can tell who I am and where I've been and the insights I can give. There is nothing appropriate about us sharing words and wits. But in this holy moment, I can be myself again. She opens up and tells me who she really is. I am. She opens up her heart. She opens up her hands. And she gives me water that never ends. I'm the woman that you've heard about with the scandalous water all flowing out. I've had my dreams and I think out loud. Ed Sheeran ain't got nothing on the love I found. I've never known how to tell a lie, so my water flows outside the lies. Thanks for listening. That's what I want to share with you today, from this beautiful shoreline of Lake Huron, from my tradition and from my heart. So back to you, SB.
Thank you, SB. And thank you so much for kicking the day off with Lanny Lanto so beautifully with the wild prayer. Really looking forward to your set tomorrow too.
Thanks. So yeah, my set tomorrow is called The Speed of Water. I named it, and it's this whole theme of water. So I'm continuing that water blessing with my set.
So we have wizards behind the curtain here. Ben Johnson on the Workshop channel and Dewan Jordan on the music channel. Dewan has just swooped into the Workshop channel to go live on the music channel. So if you're just joining us on the music channel, this is the first time we've had the water blessing or anything really happening in two places at once at Harvest Gathering. But we heard from Michaela joining us from the tip of the Olympic Peninsula up in Washington State, where the fires have been raging and are now subsiding some. And Flip joining us from the Straits of Mackinac from his boat, No Quarter. And then just now, Sari Brown from the shoreline of Lake Huron. And now I'm going to pass the mic. Hey, you want to say hi?
Hi.
I was just going to pass the mic to Amber. And Amber had an amazing set last night. Thank you so much. And Amber's kids joined her for a song. That was really cool. And she's going to do the next piece of this wonderful water blessing ceremony. Thank you so much for joining us, Amber. Where are you?
Hello, everyone. I am in Atlanta, Georgia. I am on Muskogee and Cherokee land, and the land that was built by my ancestors, who were forcibly brought here to be labor on this land. So that is where I am right now. And I want to say thank you. It is always a huge honor to be a part of the water blessing ceremony. Um, the first year I was a part of it, I kind of wasn't ready, and Seth was just like, "Hey, I need you over here," and so I was honored to be a part. Such a beautiful collective, and with so much beautiful energy behind it. If at any point you guys can't hear me because I don't know what my service is like, somebody like put a finger up or something, let me know, or click in. As a Muslim, water is super important in our faith. Every time that we pray, we do a sort of ceremonial wash where we clean our hands, we clean out our mouths, our nose, we bring water over our head, we clean out our ears, and we clean our feet, to purify ourselves to be ready to pray. And so the importance of water was even understood, 1400 something years ago, because our prophet Muhammad, he didn't want to waste water. He would tell people, like, when you are washing for prayer, like, you are not supposed to waste water. And one story to me that is so telling of that is that they say that one time he washed for prayer, which is called wudu, our ceremonial cleansing, he used the water of the size of a thimble. And so anybody who sews knows how little water that is that he used to wash himself, because he didn't want to waste any water. Also within the Islamic faith, touching on what Sari was talking about with the fact that, as women, sometimes within, the religious context, our stories and our strengths are overlooked. The story of Abraham, when he, in our faith, the story of Abraham took his, I think she was his slave at the time, but she ended up being his wife, Hagar. She had a son by him. And he ended up taking her out into the desert because God had told him to. He was told to leave her there. And she trusted him, and she trusted the creator within that story. And Hagar knew she needed water for her and her son. She had a young infant son. And so she ran back and forth 7 times between 2 mountains, praying and asking Allah to give her some sustenance. And so the story goes that her son struck the ground and a well appeared. And this well is still in use today. It is called the Well of Zamzam, and it is still in use in the city of Mecca. And it still produces water. The pH of the water is alkaline. Like, there's so many miracles behind this specific water that this woman prayed and begged the Lord, like, please give me something to sustain me and my child. And so I just really, wanted to talk on that and the power that women do have as water protectors, because we carry, babies are born in a sack of water inside of our bodies. Our cycles are in tune with the moon, which is also in tune with the waters of the earth. And so, myself, coming from Flint, Michigan, where we, are still dealing with a water crisis. I moved to Puerto Rico kind of to get away from the water crisis. And then I dealt with Hurricane Maria, and also, the lack of water after that situation. Just my life experiences have shown me how serious it is, and how serious we need to take protecting the waters of this earth, because the water that is here has always been here. It has memory. It understands, and it knows what we have put it through. It knows what we have done to it, but it also knows that there are some of us who are moving to protect it and to, you know, to honor it. And I think as long as we keep doing that work, it, you know, eventually it will balance out. But I also believe that we should be looking into sustainable housing opportunities, because just watching the world news, you get to see that half the world is on fire and the other half is flooding. So we have fires in the Amazon, we have fires in, you know, the west coast of the United States, and then in the Sudan, in Senegal, in the southern United States, we have all this flooding. In South Asia, we have, like, you know, horrible, horrible flooding, because we have thrown off the balance of the planet. We have thrown off the balance of this whole big complex ecosystem. And the planet is responding by trying to balance out and trying to, you know, come to some kind of happy medium. And the way that we can help is to live more sustainably and respect all of the resources, but especially the water. I don't have a performance right now. Each year I've done my song that I wrote for the Flint water crisis, and I didn't want to do the same thing again this year, but I really did want to touch on the fact that that it's all over the world now, that, you know, the things that we have done in the past are coming, you know, chickens are coming home to roost right now. And we have to work diligently to try to rectify the mistakes of ourselves and also of our ancestors. So thank you. I appreciate Earthwork and everyone who is involved, everyone who supports Earthwork. I implore all of you, please, if you can, donate so that we can support the Earthwork Farm, and so that this gathering can continue to go on and continue to grow and continue to be a place where these ideas and these like-minded energies can come together so that we can make change in this world.
Thank you so much, Amber. Really feeling everything you said in my heart, and sending our love. We're all sending our love to you and to Clure and the kiddos down in Atlanta. Thank you so much for being a part of this. And y'all can check out Amber's set. So the sets that aired last night will be live, and you can watch them anytime on YouTube. So if you missed it, you can still see it. And likewise, Aaron, sending love to you and Rebecca and Augustine. You're just such a huge part of our family here. It's so strange, you know, in so many ways. And y'all usually show up like on Monday, early in the week, or even the week before. And so we're thinking about you, and hope you guys give each other hugs in lieu of us giving you hugs. But thank you so much for creating these musical bookends, coming down to the farm to film the opening and closing ceremony and the interview. And going to pass the mic to you to close things out here.
Sorry, I was on mute there. I was so I just thought I'd say a couple things as well. I hope I'm coming through pretty good. Just with this theme of women and water, I just wanted to say that I was taught that women are the water bearers and the life givers, and that the women were the ones that brought the water to the community, and how important that job is, and caring for the water and all of that. And just the women being the water bearers and the life givers, and just hearing that come across through so many different faiths, that it's a beautiful thing. But so I'm just gonna play a little bit here. Thanks for asking me to do this again, and it's always an honor to be a part of this water blessing. Thank you, everybody. I really appreciate being able to do this again. Thank you very much. Back to you, Seth.
Thank you so much, Aaron. Thank you all so much for joining and bringing all this great medicine to the table. I feel like it was just all good balm for my heart and soul. So blessings to you all. Bless the water. Water is life. Water is alive. And we will be connecting in the ways that we can for the rest of the weekend. And we'll see you down the road here at the farm too. Lots of love.
Blessings to you all.